All right, we want to talk a little bit today about the 224 unit, and as far as choosing biblically, or the opportunity to have free will to choose. And folks always talk about falling in love, and well, I fell out of love, and I'm going to divorce my spouse because I fell out of love with her, and well, we just don't love each other anymore. We've grown apart. But let me tell you, biblically, love is not an emotion. Love is a choice. God chose to love us. Can you imagine if he just like woke up one morning and was like, well, I don't love them anymore. They're out of luck. I mean, or if our parents just decided, well, I just don't feel it anymore. You're out on the street. And I know that happens in some cases, but the principle is love is a choice. And we choose to love one another. And it's like when we hear people, we talk to other officers and, first responder couples, and they say, well, we just, I don't know, we just fell out of love, so we're going to get a divorce. I mean, that's like saying, I'm going to sell my Glock because I ran out of ammunition. Listen, you have a choice. You reload. You reload your weapon. You reload your love tank. You fill that sucker up. You don't just walk away because something else is going on and your mind gets distracted. You chose to love that person. You were not forced to love them. Love is a choice. And then you grow that love through your actions, through tangible actions, by focusing on your relationship to make it a 224 marriage. A two is one. Remember, the 224 unit comes from Genesis chapter 2, verse 24, which says, a man will leave his mother and father, and he'll and join his wife, and the two will become one. And that's where the concept of the 224 unit originated. And that comes because we have choice. So when your things are tough and tight and strained, or let's even say when temptation comes around, or addiction rears its ugly head, even to the point of adultery, it's a choice. We're not children in this. We chose to get engaged. We chose to get married. We've chosen to try to make a life together. And so if we allow anything else to bring us off track, that's a decision that we're making. Or we're surrendering ourselves, our adult responsible selves, to allow other people to make those decisions for us. And that's not healthy, and that's not wise. So, there is help, there is redemption, and there's restoration when you get to the point where you feel like your love tank is empty, where you feel like, well, we're just going to hit divorce. We've grown apart from each other. You grew apart from each other because you took your eyes off of each other. It's no different than you and your partner, or you're going into a warehouse and doing a search for burglary call, and you split up. Well, you got radio silence. You don't know where the other one went. Now you both put yourself in jeopardy for a blue on blue situation, right? It's because you took your eyes off of each other. You and your spouse have got to be the same way, but you and your spouse's relationship has got to be number one, more important than your kids, your family, your friends, your officers back at work, your shift mates, your patrol partner. It doesn't matter who. Your wife, your spouse, your husband has got to be the number one person in your life. That's the whole principle behind the 224 unit. Two as one. And when you put your marriage first, everything else falls in place. So, choose wisely. We're praying for you. We love you. We thank you for your sacrifice and your service. And God bless you.